This is the goal, Africa. My this is the goal, Africa. Africa. This is the goal, Africa. This is the goal, Africa. Africa. Wambaland, the gold Africa. Wambaland, the gold Africa.
After a long day, the housemates had a one-on-one diary session with the ref, where they shared their feelings regarding recent happenings at the Gold House. Let's take a listen.
The eviction show that happened earlier, events that took place during the eviction, it really hit me hard. So I'm not really happy today.
Why did it hit you hard? You were not expecting it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, to be honest.
Which of the scenarios were you not expecting?
So many, like the whole thing, because some of my friends were evicted today. And then also, I came to a point where I was put in a very difficult position. So it was really difficult for me to just soak it all up.
Talking about your friends that are not in the house anymore that were evicted, who are you talking about?
First of all, Emmanuel is my roommate. So of course, I'm going to miss him. Also, Grace is someone I consider a friend. We joke around like that. And most of all, my captain, Alex, is like my best friend in the house. He was my best friend in the house, along with Sparta. So it was a really difficult day for me. Really difficult.
But you had a chance to bring either of them back to the house. What happened at that point?
Yeah, I think, this situation of bringing someone back into the house, I think usually it's supposed to be a position of strength. I feel like my position was seriously weakened due to the fact that before I had the chance to save anybody, they were already confined, evicted from the house. So you can say that I can't be directly responsible for their eviction from the house. But when it came to either picking Edmond to stay or bringing one of them back, it was a difficult decision to make because the 5 of them earlier were already evicted. I'm sure they might have been trying to come to terms with the fact that this was the end of the road for them. But for someone like Edmond, he might have had some hopes, maybe feeling of gratitude to God for surviving another day. So I feel like if I had to replace him with one of them, I can say I'm directly responsible for his eviction, and I don't think that's something I can bring myself to live with. So I think it was the right thing to do. I did what I think was the right thing to do. So, and regardless of that fact that I felt it was the right thing to do, I'm just saying, if it was a situation whereby maybe the rest of them were still up on the stage and I had to make a choice there, of course, maybe perhaps the decision would have been different because Alex is my best friend, he was my captain, so perhaps I would have opted for Alex, but I feel like my position was really, really weakened.
So for the coming week, what plans are you having to strengthen your stay and strengthen your game towards getting to the final week?
Well, for the week, I'm just trying to, focus my mind on achieving the best I can in everything that comes up. Like I always do. I know that sometimes luck plays a bit of a role in all of this, but I'm trying to do the best I can in the task. I also hope that my voters out there they keep remembering me because the votes are very important to keep me in the house and all of that.
Doings. How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling great.
Better than last week at least.
Yeah, better than last week.
Why? Like your friends are not among those that this time around.
I still have friends that were evicted actually.
Okay. So what did it feel like for you at that point?
Mm, I was a bit down, but it's a game. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna meet at least 2 weeks from now.
It seemed quite difficult for you when you were asked to choose between France and Alex.
Yeah, the both of them were like pals, and there's this bond, but still one has to stay and one has to leave. But none is above their equal, but I went for one hoping someone else would pick Alex as well. But
Okay,
it
so
was though.
you chose France.
Yeah, I chose France because is this cool guy we talked a lot and the fact that Grace is leaving, one has to stay. One of them has to stay. That's why I chose France over Alex.
Okay. Let's talk about your art now. In the house, you've been exemplary coming to directing and you seem to have um, love for directing and the movies.
Yeah, actually, I'm into filming, so I know a little about directing because I act as well, I produce as well. I just finished a job before
Okay.
coming to the house.
Okay, before the house, which job was
Yeah.
that?
Shattered Valve.
A movie.
Yes,
Okay.
I did a job. Shattered
Okay, so what plans are you having regarding movie production?
Valve. Movie production. No, that's my field. That's what I do for a living. What I wish to continue, and that's one of the reasons I'm here actually.
Alright. So you must be excited when we talked about HD productions and the movie you saw last night.
Yeah, I watched the movie. It was top notch. Yeah, I would love to work with them if given opportunity.
Yeah, is it to say you're prepared for the week, for this week, since you'll be having a monologue that would take you to the school academy?
Yeah, I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Just waiting. Boom.
How was it like for you?
Um, Today was scared, like super terrible. Uh, things has gone beyond my imagination. I'm just happy. I don't believe. Though I learned to have a positive mind, but I can't get rid of the fear during the emission. But I think it's the grace of God.
Were you shocked at anything that happened at the eviction night?
Yes, because a lot of struggling after,
So which ones particularly shocked you?
most especially the captain. Captain, yeah, I didn't expect that.
You had a chance to either save the captain or France. At that point, what was it like for you? And who did you save?
France,
You saved France?
yeah, France,
Why?
because I have no relationship with France, the captain.
Great. It seems before you go into the house, you had made your own plans well enough and all.
No, not really well, but I just try to do it so I can, because that's like later.
You entertain the house, and it's like they like you very much for entertaining them. What was it like for you outside the house? What do you do? What would you want to venture into? Extra things that you would like to do after the house?
I remember I'm a web developer, uh, graphic designer, a blogger, and a culture model, and entertainer as well. So I love to entertain people, to put smile on people's face. So I love to promote upcoming ones like upcoming artists. Understand?
Okay, so what kind of brand are you looking at establishing for yourself?
I brand name.
Yeah, what kind of brand? Ever since you have all these things that you do, what brand do you think you would want to establish for people to know you for?
The IT and entertainment.
How are you, Cripsy?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I can see you're looking very fine.
Yes, I'm doing well.
Yeah, you're looking like you're excited with the eviction result.
Yes, I'm excited because I am not out of the game. I'm still here. So I'm happy.
Okay, so what was it like for you at the eviction ground?
Actually felt bad for my roommate, Emmanuel. He was evicted today. It's just as if my roommates, when they bring people to the eviction time, they evict them. I feel bad for him, but it's a game. We move.
Okay, at the point you were supposed to save either France or Alex.
Yes.
So what came to your mind then, and then what was it like? How did you feel at that point?
Yes, I was confused on who to choose
Why?
because both are my good friends. So I was confused. I had to go for Alex.
Okay, why did you go for Alex?
Should I say I like Alex?
Okay, better than France.
Not really. I have to decide. So I have to just go for the first name that entered my mouth. Maybe it's because Alex's name started with A.
Oh, interesting. I see. Um, uh, every of the housemates, almost all of the housemates have there's this thing about you that attracts you to them. They seem they like you very much. What strategy did you use in getting them to like you?
I don't know about that. I don't know if they like me or if they like me, maybe it's because I'm friendly with them. I don't take things to heart. Like somebody offended me, I walk up to the person and I told the person that this thing you did to me I don't like, and the person apologized. That's what has been keeping me with them.
Starting again.
Fresh.
Crown Prince, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah. So tell me, you seem very excited. Are you happy that some housemates have been evicted once again?
I'm not happy because we are all together, we play together, we work together as one team. So, as in, it's just that a game, all of us cannot go to the last stage. So, definitely, some few people have to drop down for others to move to the last stage. It's something that we already knew about it, and we cannot stop that because automatically it must be there. And something that
evicted them, and there's no way we can bring them back to the place. So we have to adapt to the system. So from the first week, we feel emotional as it hurt us a lot, but we already prepared for the second week ahead. So when the thing comes, it's not a surprise to us. It's something that we already planned for it.
So, were you shocked at any of the housemates? Is anyone you felt like would have stayed for a longer time?
Yeah. The captain, because the guy really worked well, so he take us along and play with us, provide a lot of things, most of our needs. So I thought at first that he's going to stay because he got 100 points from the beginning of this week. I thought that point will save him. But he's already there told us that the only thing that can save you here is your vote. All this is there. So when they evict him, we feel so bad, but it's something that we cannot do anything about because it's the game that we already know how it's going to be.
You had a chance to save either him, Alex, or Franz.
I'll definitely. It's something that I can understand because God will bring the person that I was at that particular moment. It's something that I cannot decide.
But at that time, you chose somebody.
I choose Alex because that is what came to my mind and I followed my mind. Not that I have any hatred for France, but I just did it at that moment. That is what came to my mind.
So you had a chance to save either Franz or Alex.
Yes, sir.
So what happened?
I said honest.
Okay.
Why did I say honest?
Yeah.
I'm this kind of person. I'm so particular about friendship. So if I feel you're my friend and you give me the slightest hints that you're not my friend, there's no point. My loyalty doesn't lie with you. And that's how I behave. I felt very bad. And I told him that you were asked why you were in my room. Then you said you left to give me chance. Which means, one, my stay in your room was disturbing me. And I asked him, I felt you were friends, so you should come to me and tell me that. Space where they come home, I don't like them. And I know myself, I respect my space a lot. People I don't talk to in this house, like don't move. I don't go to their rooms. You can't see me there. And if you come to my room, the campus will tell you stand up and leave. So that's just me. So I told him, so for you to have done that, you gave me away, you gave me an easy bait. And I'm the kind of person, I'm so mindful of my image. Not as if I care anyway, because I'm this kind of person. I do what makes me happy. If it's making me happy, I don't care what you think. It's your opinion and you have anything to say about it. But I told him I felt bad because in my head I thought we were friends. But I just discovered you're not my friend. I know you. Because that's how I classify my friends. I have people I know, I have people that are my friends, and I have people that are my best friends. Just like Esther and Mama, they were my best friends. When I was sick, I actually washed them, shared my clothes and washed. This one washed for me this day, the other washed for me the other day. The extra love was just there. They made me, I didn't miss my people on the outside. So for France, I saved that, and then me and Alex, we were having an understanding. I was getting to know Alex that beyond this tight face and the rest of them, he wasn't really a bad person. To the extent I called him his native name, Nkachi. So that was it for me. It was not as if it was personal, but I felt like he's not my friend. I don't even know the else.
So, how was he like for you? How did you feel about the evicted housemates?
I felt bad for them. I felt bad.
So, which of them are you missing right now?
Emmanuel.
Really? Why?
Because Emmanuel is a sweet boy, like he's cool. He's my nigga.
Was he your best friend in the house?
Everyone is like my best friend, but Emmanuel is the coolest of them. Like, he's a real guy.
Somebody you'd like to remain friends with even after the show?
I wish to get in touch with everyone, not just Emmanuel.
So, what was the feeling like when you knew that you're supposed to save either France or Alex?
That moment I felt bad because both Alice and Franz supposed to be very close to me. Like we practically came upstairs together, myself and Alice, and then he was like, just in case I go, make sure you stay. And I said, just in case I go, you also make sure you stay. And at the same time, Franz has always been a sort of like companion to me. He comes to my room, which is I go to his as well most times. And trying to save both of them, like I don't even know if Alice is going to feel bad about it. So I was really confused on whom to save. But when I saw the majority had it for France, I had no option. I just feel that there's no point wasting my votes for Alice. I just choose France instead.
And if you had chosen Alex, Alex would have stayed.
No,
The votes were with
I
single
was really
single
I was
difference.
calculating.
The votes had a single difference.
Oh,
Are you saying you're not happy that France stayed instead of Alex?
no. I wish both of them stayed. I hate the fact that most times I have to compare both my friends. I have to pick one of my friends to stay for another to leave or another to stay for another to leave. I really feel bad about that. That was what happened the last time and it happened again. I just wish it doesn't continue like this.
Well, eventually, when it's your turn, they would still do the same thing.
I don't know.
They will still do the same thing. Either they choose you over someone or they choose someone over you.
I just pray that my fate doesn't live in the hands of the housemates.
Well, if it gets to that point, then it must happen and they would need to do something about it.
I pray it doesn't.
It's the third week. Do you have any special plans about the things you're doing in the house? Working towards you getting to the grand finale. Do you have any special thing you would be doing for your viewers to be watching? Something that would be maybe more attractive than what the first and second week has been for you?
Yeah, I have plans.
Really?
Yeah.
So what are the plans?
I have plans to participate actively in everything, especially winning some activities in the house, so it attracts my viewers. So they really know I'm working hard to be here, not just depending on their votes. I know it counts as well, but I just want them to be happy that I'm also trying my best in the way I can. So I tend to work harder than I've been doing before because it's getting tougher every day.
You had a chance to see with Alex or France. At that point, what was it like for you?
Both of them are my friends, and I had to make a decision.
And you chose?
I chose France.
Why?
Well, nothing in particular. Like I said, I have to make a choice.
To see that their votes were about 12 and 11, one person 12 and the other 11, it means if you had not chosen the one you choose, maybe the other one would have remained in the house and France would have left the house.
Yeah. I wasn't even counting, but I just chose France.
So, your friends that are around and all, I believe you have the ones who you are very close with. Who would you say at this point are the closest friends that you have in the house?
I think everyone is my friend because I don't have any enemy. I think I rapport with probably 2 or 3 people more.
Which are?
Mike, Chacha, and probably Raphael.
Does it have to do with a level of reasoning or maturity?
Mike, yes, because he's level of maturity is on the high side. And I believe I learn more when I speak with him. Yes.
So is it to say you guys have mutual likeness and love for each other?
Not love, just like him as a human. That's all.
Oh, interesting. So it's mutual likeness.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, it's a new week. 2 weeks gone already, and 2 weeks into the things that are yet to be done before the grand finale. Do you see yourself in the grand finale?
Well, everyone here came to me. But if it's not mine, I'm going to do that. If it's mine, I'm still going to do that.
So if you're asked to name 5 people that you think are also going to be in the grand finale, what names would you be calling?
I don't think I have any name in particular because everybody here has his or her own talent. Yeah, and left for me, I think everyone deserves to be in the grand finale.
Do you see yourself in the grand finale?
Sure.
You're very confident of yourself. If you're asked to pick 5 people who you think are going to be in the grand finale, who would the 5 of them be?
That's a hard one. I don't really know. I can't say, but I see myself there. But I don't know about others.
You seem to like Sparta very much. You call him your son.
Yes.
So, what's the relationship?
Nothing really. One thing about me is like I like smart people and religious people. And I discovered that Sparta is smart. You just need some small touch up for him to bring the real him out. That's why I like him.
So, outside the house, do you think you would be in a good position to give him the kind of touches that he needs?
By the grace of God, I will help.
Interesting. How do you plan to help him?
Every small opportunity I have, and if I see that he can fit into that opportunity, definitely I will.
This is interesting to know that you have really had a soft spot for him. Is there anyone else you have that kind of spot for in the house?
I have for everybody, but it's like they don't like me in the house.
You think so?
I know so.
Why? They don't talk to you or they try to get far from you?
Yeah, sometimes these few days as I discover small things.
Really? Can you tell me about it?
Yesterday after the yellow card, I heard someone in the congregation saying that sounds alright.
Really?
Yes. So I was like, what? I don't know that someone will say that to my face, but it's fine.
Do you feel you're a threat to the other housemates?
Yes, because some people tell me to my face that I'm a threat to them. So I don't know why.
And these people who are telling you, who and who particularly?
I can't see. I'm sorry, I can't see.
No, you can say.
No.
We can tell you're a threat to them.
Sir?
We can tell you're a threat to them.
Yes.
If you're a threat to them, it means you should be fine, don't you think so?
Okay.
Alright, outside the house, when you eventually leave the house, either of course anytime the third week, final week, or after the grand finale, what would you be doing business wise, and what branding do you think you would want to give to yourself that your fans and people who are the viewers can see and follow up with you?
Even before the house, I have business I do. Like everything I used to wear in the house, I sell them.
Okay.
Yeah, page. I have Facebook page, footwear. If you go there, you see everything there. So I sell clothes. And eventually, if I go out to the house, I think I'll continue with my business.
Your clothing line.
Yeah.
Sparta the Star Boy. How do you feel?
I think we were kind of sad.
Why are you sad? You had fun yesterday.
It's hard for yesterday, but to stay because my friend Alex was evicted. That was very bad. I feel so bad for
You were not expecting it.
that.
France is also your friend.
Yes, I will meet both of them.
So when you were asked to save either France or Alex, what happened
Said Alex,
instead of your roommate?
we are both doing it, three of us.
So why did you save Alex instead of France?
Because I knew France had a lot of friends in the house. I go for Alex because he doesn't have a lot of money. But when you think is somehow strange, but I think I feel as an idea because he thinks very deep. Like Alex, waiting 10 people think for 3 days. You go use 1 day to and you give you the direct answer of that. So if they encourage me to me, like if they encourage me every day, do I guess today we pray together, morning, afternoon, night, even this morning we pray together. So I wasn't expecting it.
So when you heard he's going to be evicted, how did you feel at that moment?
Something we cry. That's why I go on and because I want to talk, I don't talk, I just cry. He just a smile, so you can know, so we say after that's the way we say again.
Bukati,
Yes, boss.
you're looking amazing
Yeah, thank you, sir.
on your red and white. Is this the post-eviction attire?
Yeah, I just like I'm just so happy that the decision I took last week, I never went in vain because I was very tactical and I was able to achieve my aim.
How do you feel at this moment?
I feel so good.
You started with 35 housemates together, now you're 25.
Yeah.
10 people gone.
Yeah, it's so amazing that I'm still among the housemates that are remaining, but I know and I believe that I will still be in the finals by the grace of God with people by my side, my Igbo people.
So the last eviction, which was yesterday of course, how did you feel about it? Were you surprised at any point in time?
Yeah, I was really scared, and though I knew deep down inside of me that I was able to give my best, you know, in all ramifications, I was able to really give my best. Then it is out there for the people, my people out there to really vote me and bring out the best in me. You understand? So, but when I was not called, I was happy and I knew they are really doing their work down there at home.
So about the evicted housemates, were you surprised at any of the ones who got evicted?
Yeah, the one that thrilled me most was really the captain because from the onset, I thought there will be a kind of how will I even put it? Which word will I even use? Like being a captain is an immunity for you to be evicted. But I was really careful because when I was still the captain, I just had to just put in my best without, thinking maybe that captainship will save me. You understand? So I had to put in lots of work and do lots to remain in the house. But it really shocked me, I won't lie to you. I was shocked when the captain was evicted last night. It was a big shock to me.
Yeah, that's how the game can be. Of course, with the 100 points and other benefits that they had gotten already, But then you had the option to see either Alex or France. What did you feel at that point?
Oh, this Alex and Franz, they are two people who are in my teams, you know, and they are amazing people. So at that point in time, like I don't really know what to say, but I just had to take Alex because he's closer to me. He comes to my lodge, you know, we discuss and he talks much about his business, how we work together as a team, you know, and I really love him. You know, he's very cool. Like we are always together. But Franz is just like a teammate, but we are not that deep as friends. We don't discuss that much. We only greet and do our normal thing. So I think I choose Alex ahead of Franz.
France.
Yeah.
And then of course the other ones that were evicted, were you surprised at any of them still?
The truth is that it's a game. I was not really surprised. If you do your homework, it's not all about the beauty. It's not all about being handsome. This game, it's all about just like when I was told, when I was received as one of the contestants, I started working on myself. I was working for over 3 months in the gym. Every night I go to the gym to make sure I'm fit. Because most people came to this house with the hope they are coming to BB Nigeria for pornography or for some kind of stuff. They don't really understand. But going through your website, seeing the kind of content that are there, I knew people were talking about tenacity, strength, endurance. You understand? I knew it's a different ball game from what other people were thinking out there. So I had to work on myself on different angles to make out I fit into the Gold African
Project.
project. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a new week.
Yeah.
2 weeks have gone already.
Yeah.
2 weeks remaining, and in these 2 weeks there are lots of things that will be unfolding.
I know.
The captainship is still there.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans on the captainship and of course the deputy?
Yeah, for real. Like right now, just like I told you earlier, I had a plan because right now I don't really want to be carried away. I purposely wanted to lose that because the normal thing I'll be able to do it in 40 seconds, but I flopped. I personally did that so that I'll be able to relax, monitor the house, then know what next step to take because the captainship was actually taking my time. I didn't really have time for myself to really work because sometimes I might be at my quiet time. The next thing is captain, the clothes is there, go and dry it, captain, this captain does this issue. So I was virtually not having time for myself. So I give that space, you understand, so that someone else will take that position. I'll be able to work on myself, both physically and spiritually, to be able to face that. And I was able to achieve that. As you can see, I'm feeling refreshed and relaxed now. So I'm going for the captainship for the next time because I know the house is reviewed. Everyone has really known their onions now. It's not like before you're trying to tell this person, this is what you do, and the other person, this is how you're going to do this. So everybody has really known. So the work would not be too tedious the way it is now. And the house is a bit slow. So I'm going for the captainship full time this time.
How are you feeling?
Cool.
How's it been like for you since last night at the eviction ground?
Oh, I'm still good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling much more stronger. Getting used to it.
You were not strong on the eviction ground?
Well, probably yes.
Okay, so what was it that happened that you expected and what were you not expecting?
And as usual, normally, no one knows what's happening out there. So my expectation was that probably I'll be affected, or probably someone close will be affected, just normally.
Okay, so the ones who got evicted, is any of them that you're missing as it is now?
Yes, my roommate and one of my teammates,
Okay, which of them?
James and Grace.
So it means when they got evicted, it got to you and you really felt it.
Yes, I do.
You were asked to choose between Franz or Alex at the time. What was it like for you at that point?
Well, it was a hard decision for me to make. It was really hard.
And you eventually chose who?
France.
Why?
Well, I can't say the reason why I do. I can't say the reason why I did that, but I just have to say something. Just have to choose someone to me. They are both my friends, and I'm so close to each other, each and every one of them.
So do you see yourself in the grand finale?
Oh well, maybe.
Okay. So your friends, family have been watching you, your well wishers, and the viewers entirely. Do you have any message to tell them in continuity of the journey to the grand finale?
Well, my message to my friends and family out there is just say a very big thank you to everyone out there for helping me, for standing by me, and for supporting me with their votes. This is my third week. My third week starts. We started now, so it's really really long journey for me. I say a very big thank you to them, and then I will always like you to keep supporting me with your votes as you've been doing. So thank you so much. May God bless you and be with you.
With Alex, Alex was already telling us that, man, I'm good. It's like he saw it in his dream or something. I don't really know. So it was not really a shocker to him. I was like, no problem, bro. We're going to see on the other side. Just it's a matter of time. I just took everything with good faith, man. Like, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Basically.
See, so it's a new week. The third week, actually. 2 weeks have gone already, and you have 2 weeks to stay until the grand finale comes up. What do you think the week will be like for you? And then, of course, regarding the captainship and the deputy, what plans are you having for it?
Okay, basically, this week my strategy is going to change. I'm going to be more proactive in whatever I'm doing. Consciousness, I'm going to be more conscious. Whatever challenges that come my way, putting my best. Doubting everything I'm giving it my all right now because nothing is certain anymore. So just keep putting the best you can put in, and hopefully my viewers will see my effort and put some more votes and the volume up for me so that when we put in that situation of eviction again, nobody wants to be there. So basically, I'm expecting a very productive week, lots of challenges, hopefully, lots of challenges with strong potential so I can actually give my best too. Yeah, so just waiting for it to come. Give my all.
Okay. So, your fans, family, friends, well wishers, and the viewers, they've been supporting, they've been watching you, enjoying you. At this point, is there anything you'd like to tell them?
A lot.
So,
Guys, it's your boy Francis, aka France, straight from this reality go house. Andrew, send up a the link so that you can start watching this thing straight up, man, because I'm not sure he's watching this program. So do that for me. As for everybody else that's watching me, I really appreciate all the love and support you guys are giving me. Please don't relent. The competition became a lot more interesting. Like the stakes are now higher. So please give more than your best. Because it's not yet time to come home. You get right? So I'll be expecting you guys to do me well, and I'll do you guys well, and hopefully make everybody proud at the end of the day. So I'll see you on the other side at the end of the game, 23rd to be precise.
Okay, Alex France. I knew France was actually going to win that vote because I know France was able to penetrate between people. So I didn't really think it twice to vote for France. I knew he was going to win. Actually, he was going to win. Well, I thought once they called Alex, he was supposed to save some other persons, but not being evicted. I didn't see that coming at all. I didn't see that coming.
okay. So, eventually, you had to save France.
Yes, I had to save France.
Saving France was good enough because if probably you hadn't saved France, maybe Alex would have been the one to sleep. Because just one vote difference was the only thing that was left for either of them to stay or get evicted. So eventually they had a vote, which of course with one vote difference that France had, it was able to remain in the house while Alex had to go home. So it's a new week, and of course 2 weeks have gone, 2 weeks remaining to get to the grand finale. How are you preparing towards that?
Actually trying to buckle up, tighten my seatbelts. I don't want to get any hard anymore, so I'm gonna try my possible best. The tax, captain challenge activities. I'm going to try and possible best to see actually make my fans out there proud and to give them reasons to actually vote me more and all that. So I'm going to do my best in the house.
Do you see yourself at the grand finale?
For me to have come this far, yes, I think I see myself in the grand finale.
If you had to present 5 other names that you think should be at the grand finale, whose names would it be?
Okay, like Nas, Booker T, Miguel, France, and possibly Dono.
Alright, quick one. Your fans, friends, family, and well-wishers have been watching and supporting. It's time to tell them something you want to tell them.
Okay, to my fans out there, I want to say you guys are the best. Honestly, I love you guys so much from the depth of my heart. I didn't really know I was going to get this far, but for actually believing in me, trusting me, and I want to assure you guys that I'm going to make you all proud. I'm going to make you guys proud. So please keep voting for me. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I love you guys so much. To my manager, Deborah, to my assistant manager, Kotsu, my family, my friends. I love you guys so much from the depths of my heart. So I'm proud. I'm going to make you guys proud. I'm going to make you all proud.
So when you come out, you'll be like someone who has just come out from London.
Yes, I like it.
So how are you?
Very fine, thank you.
How have you been?
Beautiful.
Honorable Cha. Are you excited that you were not evicted?
Yes, I am excited.
And for the ones who were evicted, are you happy that they are no more with you?
I'm not really happy, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not happy because my roommate, Estelle, I miss her so much. But she had to go. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, that's the game. So which other person are you missing amongst the evicted housemates?
Nobody.
You had a chance to see France or Alex.
Yes, I had.
So you
I
say,
saved Alex.
okay.
Unfortunately, he left.
So it means you prefer Alex to France.
Yes.
I see. So when you noticed that he was leaving, did you feel bad that you had to save him? Did you feel like you would have given France your vote?
Yes, I felt bad actually because, like, day before yesterday, they gave me food and then, no, the day that they bought shawarma for us, I gave him my shawarma and he gave me plenty rice and meat. And he has been giving me his meat, every day.
Oh, you've been eating his meat every day?
Yes, almost every day, so I miss the meat.
Interesting. So there's no one else who will be giving you meat now?
No, nobody else.
How about Ventura? He doesn't give you his
He
meat?
doesn't give me his meat, he likes meat so much.
Interesting.
You know, he's a thief guy, thief people, they like meat.
That's interesting. New one to learn. Okay, so it's a new week. For the week, you have 2 weeks ahead remaining until the grand finale. Do you see yourself getting to the grand finale?
Yes, I think so because I was saying to myself even before today, I said if I pass today's eviction, maybe I'll reach to the grand finale.
Professor,
Yes, sir.
how are you? How do you feel?
I'm good. Really very happy.
Okay, is there something you want to say regarding the eviction? How did you feel?
Absolutely, I'm happy to be among those who are still in the house. At the moment when it began this morning, the suspense was high because they never knew who was to go. So, but along the line, I'm very happy that I still made it to the third week.
So do you see yourself getting to the grand final?
Certainly, it's something non-negotiable. I'm going to the final.
Is there anyone of the evicted housemates that you're missing?
Really, I have Esther. She's the one I've been with because of her entertaining lifestyle, lively, jovial, and friendly generally.
Okay, so outside the house, of course, when you're leaving, whenever it is war, are you going to brand yourself with that viewers can attach you with?
Yeah, inside the house, I
was actually doing something before coming in, and I see myself in continuing what I was doing before. And I want to say to the world that Olajare is an industrialist. I'm going fully into production. I'm into chemicals, paints, perfume, creams. As all home chemicals are my product. I have product already in the market, and after now, I'll be going into it fully. That's what I will do.
Okay, so do you have anything to tell your fans, friends, well wishers, and viewers?
Yeah. I want to say very big thanks to my fans, family, friends, church members. They have been the reason why I'm here. God, I've actually used them to keep me stay to this very point. Your votes, your support has been decanting. I can't take that for granted. It's only God that will actually bless and reward you.
There's someone you're missing from the evicted housemates?
Yeah,
Was it?
persons.
So,
Yeah, Alex and Grace.
oh, I see. So, Grace was your very close friend or very good friend?
She's a very good friend.
Okay. And Alex, you had a chance to see with Alex of France.
Yeah, I had.
So,
It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was a very difficult one for me. I did it out of sentiment. I knew Alex way better than I knew France way better than Alex.
so you had to see France.
Yes.
I see. Okay, so it's a new week. The third week is there. Of course, after the third week, the final week is setting in. Do you see yourself getting to the grand finals?
I hope so. I can't tell. It's all on my fans and the viewers. So it's all on their hands and God.
So, what plans are you having for the week?
Like I will always say, try to learn from the past experience and get better.
All right. So, any message for your fans, family, friends?
Yeah, to my ever-loving fans and the viewers of Go Africa reality TV show, I really want to appreciate my fans for their votes so far. I'm really grateful. And to my family members and my friends, I love you all. Keep doing what you're doing. And by the end of the show, I'll bring the trophy home.
If you relax, and it's like you're even looking better.
Yeah, I'm much better now compared to last week. Last week I was really rusty, but thank God I recovered fast after taking some medication, so I'm good now.
I see. So, how's it been like? How's it for you with the eviction?
Yeah, the eviction is the normal thing, is a competition. Like what happened today, frankly speaking, like the eviction of the captain, I didn't see that one coming. But it's a game, and some people have to go. So, but it was a shock at the same time.
So, when you were asked to save either Alex or France, what was it like for you?
Yeah, both of them are my friends. But it's just that I just have to make a choice.
And you chose?
I choose France.
Why?
France is, he has always been my team, the group team. When we were in Chelsea team, he was part of us. And the Madrid team now is still part of us. So I just felt that I still really need somebody like him in the team. So that's why I chose him.
Leaving the house.
Alex shocked me. Alex shocked me so much. I think everyone had that mentality in the house that the captain is like in a safe zone, and possibly the only way captain can leave the house is like via straight red card. So, seeing Alex leave the house, I think it put fear through everyone's system, because everyone was like, if Alex can leave the house, so there was this captain, this 100 points, how is it going to be if you don't even have enough votes? So like this thought started coming through everyone's mind, but Alex shocked me from all of them.
Man, so when you were asked to choose between Alex and France, how did you feel at the time, and how did you see it? What did you feel? What did you do?
I didn't want to choose. I think when you even when the question was pointed at me, I froze, because these two guys are somebody I look up to. They have this passion. Franz has this passion for football. Alex has this passion for all this graphics and this design. So, and they try to put their best in that aspect. So when I had to choose, um, I was just weak. But I think France was the only person I have been close to for this past 2 weeks I've been here. So it just had to be.
How you doing?
I do. Okay. After the shock of this edition, I won't keep person for this house.
What was shock about?
For second edition in the road, Edmond did not come up for the mouth of the referee. Constantly happen again now. It's shocking actually, I can't say. Anyway, that God just a favor me. And God now I think will help me. He taught us a lot.
So, how did you feel when you were called out?
Well, I don't know how I feel before. I don't understand. How do you want to feel? As in, after the first 5 persons were evicted, I was like, hey, God, thank you. The next thing, Edmond, I said, hey, village people, now don't come again. I was like, what is my feeling again? Luckily, I'm so grateful. Thank God that everything will work out well. And Duna was given the chance to save me. And I ended up being in the house again. I'm feeling great again. I'm happy. I say thank you to God.
So, when you heard that, Donald had the chance to either save you or replace you with somebody, what came into your mind at that moment?
At that point in time, because of the tension this morning, I never knew Alex was evicted. So when I came out, Donna was giving me the chance to save me. And based on the little relationship I'm having with Donna, I was like, okay, thank God, I'm going to be safe. But it was after everything, when I came back to my seat, I was not trying to recount the person that were evicted. And I remember Alex was evicted. Hey! I said, Jesus, Ibabu. A big thing happened just now. Because if you look at Alex and Bruno, they are close pass. They got each other's back. And I was like, Bruno, a big thing you did for me. As in, I can't really explain it.
Okay, so is there any of the housemates that have left that you're going to miss really well?
Presently, also the first one.
The current eviction.
Let me think. We have Alex, we have
Alex, Estelle, Manuel.
James. Not really sure. James is my roommate, but sometimes not say they talk say you feel stay with person for house and you not fit get bond with that person. So I can't say I do with them for house. I say I want to travel go Abuja there, but I fit come my friend wey dey Abuja say, but how far? I want travel go Abuja, but person wey dey looking for his house, I fit not tell am. So me and James not more get that bond like the way me and see me are doing, so me and Zachary, or me and Bruno, me and those other persons get by. So those persons I come out, like me, but pay me. But anyway, I still feel for the child. I miss them much because me and James, we might play shares. I spend time when there's no tax or maybe when I'm done reading my books. When I'm less busy, we do carry out the shares and we do play shares. So that I feel miss and sometimes you still get a kind of vibe when they bring. But anyways, it's good for me.
So tell me, how have you been?
I've been fine.
From yesterday night until this moment, how's it been for you?
It's been okay, even though I was actually thinking of
thinking about the eviction still.
Okay, so the people who were evicted, were you expecting any of them to have been on that list? Or is there anyone who you were not expecting to be on that list?
Yes, there was no first. The captain.
Okay.
That was a shocker to me.
So when you were asked to see either Alex or Franz, what was it like for you at that point and who did you eventually see?
I didn't think twice. I actually mentioned Alex.
Okay. You've been closer to him?
For him being the captain. It was actually like a joke to me. So it was getting me. I felt he was to stay back because he had been working as the captain. But I was just looking at surprise.
Yeah, everyone has been trying and been doing well. Of course, with the points and everything that he had, it was probably not enough to have kept him still. So tell me, this is a new week. What plans are you having moving forward? The grand finale is getting closer.
I plan to work harder. If I have not been working, I plan to work harder. Keep my head down and complete every task given to me. Let's make it my topmost priority.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Okay, so the eviction, do you have anything to say about it?
Yeah, I really felt bad. I was not happy because I had to leave my room. Grace, I miss Tasha, and James Mike, Alex too, but all the same, you have to look for someone to live. I miss them.
I see. So you were asked at a point to either see France or Alex. Which did you see?
I say Alex
Oh, why?
because Alex is my church member.
Really?
Yeah.
So eventually when he was evicted, how did you feel?
I felt bad. I was not happy, but all the same, I was still happy because I didn't plans.
Okay. So as it is, it's a third week and the grand finale is getting closer. Do you see yourself in the finals?
Yes, by his grace.
Alright. So if you ask to mention 5 other names that you feel are going to be in finals, whose name would they be?
Big Mike, Bugatti, Duno, Senna, and myself.
Interesting. So do you see yourself in the finals?
Yes.
If you ask to mention 5 other names that are going to be in finals, who would they be?
Getting Bugatti, Dono, Zaina, Cha-Cha,
Okay. So that's people you're thinking will be in finals.
and you, making 6.
Okay. So when you are out of the house, maybe of course after the third week or after the grand finale, when you're out of the house eventually, what brand would you be bringing out for yourself, for the people to see and for them to take note of as something that represents you? What would you be doing business-wise? What would you be doing for them to see?
Okay, business-wise, I was having a beauty parlor then in just that I closed down. Outside, if I leave this house now, I want to establish it again in Abuja.
And then my shows, I want to bring in more things to the show to make it, I want to spice it up, to make it stand out there. And I want to use the gold artists of some of the things I learned in the house to add to my shows.
It's a new week, third week, and of course it's getting hotter. As it is, the grand prize winner, no one knows who it's going to be and all. Your fans have been watching, your friends, your well-wishers, the viewers, a lot of them, doing so well already and supporting you. What short message would you like to give to them?
Yeah, I believe the table can turn around anytime, but please guys, you guys should not give up. Just keep doing your best for me, like the way you've been doing it.
Okay, so for this week, talking about the captain challenge that will be coming up, who do you think would be coming out as the captain for the week?
Okay, like you said, it's a captain challenge, so it's actually a game, and the game can turn good for anybody. So nobody.
Do you see yourself coming out as a captain?
If I am good and fine, I'll enjoy the moment, my class. But if I'm not, I'll support whichever person that emerges.
That's sexy. I can see you're fine, you're looking fresh.
And this girl, so.
So tell me, how's it been from yesterday night or through, and of course down to the eviction?
I don't know. The feeling is mixed feeling kind of, from being scared that you may leave and later find out that you still in the house. And I think the other feeling is some people that left, some people will vibe with normal, maybe our guys they left, and you don't know either should I be happy for being around or I feel bad, but the other one goes down. But
do you have any special message to the people who have been evicted?
No special message. They know say we love you, and every moment we spent together was worth it and was making sense. It was this issue. Don't be say anybody there was this shit, but I love him so.
This is the goal Africa, my this is the goal Africa, Africa, this is the goal Africa, my this is the goal Africa, Africa. Wambalet, the gold Africa. Wambalet, the gold Africa. This is the goal Africa, my this is the goal Africa, Africa, this is the goal Africa, my this is the goal Africa, Africa. This is the goal Africa, my this is the goal.